punch it in, but he only needed one.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain of 16 yards, and the Jets have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the run, here's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10. It's 3rd and 10. Rodgers now. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to Allen.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll go underneath here. Side the 20. And he will score. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Kirk is the motion man. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Lion.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Hey, kill. Easy. Lead up 24. Lead 24. Go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
11. Sink right. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, run.
Davis going in motion.
11.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Hey, I'm gun. 13 loop. 30 left.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
Get 300.
1st down for Aaron. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
26.
To throw is Rodgers. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, ETN, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. To the right, on the run, it's ETN. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Returning is Tutu Atwell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. It's ETN. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way home. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for two.
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down. Etienne trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go again with Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On 1st down, Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.